Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. And I hope you're doing well. Did I say that? I don't know. I never know what to say here. But if you would, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, which will notify you that I have new videos. And we'll just get started. So come on to the mat. Today, start on your belly. So get those legs super strong. Reach the arms out as far as they can go. Anchor your hands so that the base of the palm, all the knuckles, all the way to the fingertips are touching the ground. And then press as hard as you can. Then let your forehead rest on the ground. And begin to focus on your breathing. So let your inhale and your exhale connect. And then start to rock. Start letting your armpits open. Stay very strong in your legs. A couple more times rocking. Then neutralize and go back to stillness. And then from here, really, really work those legs. So you're pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Squeeze an imaginary block between your legs or something so that there's something very, very stable with those legs. And then from here, you're going to lift your head, look up, and then look down. Look up and down. Look up and down one more time. Up and down. Now neutralize. Pull your arms back so that the elbows are at about the mid-rib cage. And anchor again. So you've got the arms parallel. The hands are really stable. Legs are really stable. And you're going to look up again and drop your chin. Try to keep your belly in. Look down. Inhale as you look up. Exhale. One more time. Now, you're going to keep that motion, but lift the elbows away from the floor, looking up. And then dropping, just let your chin drop. We're working through the spine. You're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, lifting up like that. Exhale. We're going to add on here. Inhale. And then you're going to drop your elbows, pull your hips back. The hips are going up in the air, the elbows will lift, and the chest is going to go to the floor. And then we'll come into a cat tilt. So we're going all the way through the spine. Belly in, and then drop back down. Drop the forearms. We're going forward again. And then we'll go into a sphinx. Drop down. We'll do that several times. Hips up and back. Lift the elbows. Anchor those hands. Come forward into a cat. Come back. Drop. Lift. One more time. Exhale. Pull back. Lift. Round. Back to the forearms, up, back down, and pause. You're going to take your hands back so that the hands are by the rib cage. Let the upper arms float to the sky. Kind of pull the elbows in towards the midline. Lift the heart and try to keep your pelvis on the floor. Shoulders relaxed. And then you're going to lift. Just go as far as your body says it's going to. Let it open on its own. It will open eventually. Just be patient. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. Full breath. Exhale. Next time we'll come into up dog. So you're going to come up. The hips leave the floor. Pull back to down dog. And then get yourself stable in down dog. So feel your legs, feel your arms, really, really ground. And then lift the heels, lower the heels. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So you're going to lift the heels and we'll pivot on the toes. You're going to pivot right first and then left. So we're in the lower part of the spine. Rocking, rocking. One more each. And neutralize. From here, you'll take that right foot forward. Rock back. So reverse the lunge. You're bending the back leg and then rocking forward and back. Sink back, rock forward. Back and forward. One more back. Then you'll pull that foot up, pull back into a squat dog. Then the left foot forward. Rock it back and forward. Back and forward. Keep it flowing. One more time after this. Then take that left foot to meet the right foot. And from here, you're going to float, walking or jumping between the hands. So exhale into a fold. Hang here for a second. You can let your knees bend if your lower back is still tight, or have your legs straight. Keep that breath alive. Then begin to wave the spine. So you're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In again. Exhale one more time with a fold. Fold all the way over, then rise on your inhale. Side bend to the left. So drop that left arm. And you're going to reach over. Work those legs back to a neutral place and bend to the right. Back to the center, arms up. Now take your hands at your sacrum. So you're going to lift the heart and you'll let your heart open towards the sky, letting your head drop back. Only if it feels good. You want it to feel good in your lower back. You want it to feel good everywhere. So just let your body open up. Super legs. And then rise up. Bring your hands together and put the thumbs at the ridge of your nose. And then you're going to sink into Utkatasana. And you're going to fold and then Utkatasana. Fold, Utkatasana. Fold. One more time. Pause here. Take your left leg back. Rise up, straighten that front leg, and then fold forward as you exhale. So you'll bow down and lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more time in. Exhale. Inhale, pause. Take your right leg in front of your left leg, then drop to your knees. Spread your shins apart so that you can have a seat between your feet, and then lie on your back. So you'll take your right leg up, then your left leg up, and just have those legs in a V shape to start with. Then take the balls of your feet into the floor, elevate your hips, wiggle your shoulders underneath your body, and you'll lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Next time, hold. Here, you want to make sure you're driving those feet into the floor and move the knees forward towards the front of the mat. Really letting the chest lift high, the belly pull in. Anchor your upper arms, and then come right back down. Slow motion, pull those knees in, come into happy baby, and then bring the soles of your feet together. Then take your left foot to the floor, your right foot to the floor, or your right knee over your left knee. Then you'll grab those ankles, roll up, and come forward. Then back into cross dog one. So the right leg's over the left leg. Then you'll take the right foot forward between your hands, plant your left foot into the ground, and rise up into Virabhadrasana 1. Try to make sure the knee's over the heel, that back leg is super powered. Then you'll bring your hands to your heart, dive forward, Virabhadrasana 3. You reach the arms over the head, and then come up. I have a wall in front of me. Utkatasana, and take your right leg back. Come up, straightening that front leg. Exhale over. Take a deep breath here. Exhale and wave the spine. Inhale, move the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Again, breathe in. One more time. Inhale, hold, and then take your left thigh over your right thigh. Drop those knees. Separate those shins. Come back and onto your back. Left leg up, then the right leg up. Take the balls of your feet to the floor. Lift your hips up. Wriggle your shoulders. Lower your hips, but keep your chest high. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. You'll leave it up there. Super powered legs in your core. Arms anchored. Lower back down. And then pull those knees in. Push the feet together. So you're definitely connecting the feet, pushing them together, and then pulling the knees apart. Then you'll release and take the right foot down, then the left knee over the right knee. Pull the knees in, roll up, cross dog 1. Let the hips move back and up. Take your left foot between your hands, plant your right foot into the ground, rise on the inhale. Open that heart. And bring your hands to your heart. Dive it forward. reach out. And you're going to drop that right foot, lift up, fold over as you exhale. Take a deep breath here and walk or jump back. Sink down, come into up dog, back to chaturanga, back to the belly, bend your knees, reach back, and then grab those ankles. You're gonna lift and lower. Try to bring the belly in. Hold on the next inhale. Push those feet to the sky and pull back and release. Take your arms forward. Pull those arms back. Come into a sphinx. Drop. Hands back. Cobra. Lower down again. Remember, when you're doing cobra, try to keep the pelvis on the floor, and you want to imagine space between each vertebrae. Lower. And imagine also that you've got somebody cradling your head so the neck feels free. Up dog, down dog. Once you're in down dog, anchor, and then you'll pivot to the right. So you're lifting off of those heels and pivot towards the left. Lift, pivot towards the right, and towards the left. One more. Last one. And then neutral, pause here. Then lift off of those heels, bend the knees, and float between your hands. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Let's be in Uttanasana. Anchoring the legs, let the hamstrings open, but have your quadriceps engaged. So it's really, really stable. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. Remember, above everything, the breath, the breathing is the most important aspect. And the quality of your breath. So if I'm going too fast, go at your own pace, really. Now you'll rise up. Sometimes it's better to do these practices more than once. Bring your hands to your heart. And then you're going to reach up again and then take it to the side. So you're going towards the left first. And you kind of gently move your hips to the right. Really want to open the side of the body, the sides of the spine. Then you'll reach and rise. Other side. Back up. Arms up. Hands start off at the sacrum. So we're going to incrementally go deeper, okay? You can stay where you've been before, but we're going to go a little bit deeper this time if it feels good. So you can slide your hands down into your hamstrings, but try not to let your hips move forward. You want your hips right over those heels as much as possible. So they're moving down the hamstrings. The heart continues to open. Always listen to your body. Strong, strong legs. Supple, flexible. And then rise back up. Easily bring your hands to your heart. Well, first, go to the bridge of the nose. For some reason, this just really grounds any energy. And then sink down into Utkatasana, like you're sitting in a chair, and then fold over. By the way, I'm sorry about the camera angle. It's rigged in a really strange position. So sink down and fold. Sink, fold. One more time. Sink, fold, sink, then take your left leg back. Rise up, straightening the front leg. Exhale over, and then we'll wave the spine again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale one more time. Inhale and exhale. Then you'll inhale with a pause. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Hold here for a second. Then again, drop your knees. You're going to separate those feet. Have a seat between your shins and then on your back again. So you're only going to lift the right leg. The left leg's going to be anchored. The arms in the ground. Lift those hips. And you could be here, but if you feel it, so you can keep your upper arms parallel for the feeling of stability, drop that right leg and lift it. Lower and lift. This really activates the inner part of your standing quadricep, which is important. That's one of the parts that gets neglected. And lower down. So you're going to extend through that left leg to release it. Then cross again. Bend your knees. Hold for a second. Just kind of pull those ankles towards you and pull them away from each other. Then scoop your belly up and in again. Roll up. And come forward. Cross dog. Take your right foot forward between your hands. Plant the left foot into the ground. Anchor, then rise. Exhale the hands to your heart. Reach up. And then step that left foot down. Utkatasana. Reach and step back with the right leg. Straighten the front leg. Then exhale over that left leg. Wave. With each exhale, let another thought out of your head. One more time. Then take that left leg in front of the right, left thigh in front of the right. Drop those knees. Separate your feet. And have a seat. Then lie back. This time your left leg stays lifted. The ball of your right foot into the floor. Anchor those upper arms and lift. From here, you'll extend and lift. One more. Lower. Extend the right leg. Pull in. Grab those shins. Pull towards. And then pull them away from the midline. And roll up. Rock forward. Pull those hips back. Then take your left foot between your hands. Virabhadrasana 1 again. Going deeper. Each time we pass through a cycle, you can go deeper in. Settle in. Now fold, bring your hands and fall forward. Virabhadrasana 3 variation. Sometimes it's wobbly, I'm not gonna lie, especially early in the morning. Exhale forward. Deep breath here, and then float back. You'll come into up dog, back to chaturanga, and then to your belly. Bend the knees. Reach the arms back. So you're opening the heart first. So try not to crunch your shoulders at all. Let there be space in your neck and throat. Then grab, pull your belly in. Let the feet go at first this time. And then rock. One more. Good, release. Just kind of hold your ankles here. Remember to squeeze the thighs. Then you're going to release and then just take your hands by your chest. It's like mid-rib cage, a little lower. Hold here. Go a little bit deeper. Really, really squeeze those legs. Strong arms. Back down. And the upper arms float up to the sky. It's easy to let them collapse. Just drop your chin. We're going to come into up dog. Find down dog. And then do the pivot. Pause. Then you'll float forward between the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Rise on your end. We'll do another side then. So you're going to drop the left arm, bend towards the left. Bring it back up towards the right. Bring it back up. Both arms up. Take your hands to the sacrum. Start from there. You've got that imaginary block between your legs. You're squeezing it. You're driving those legs into the ground. And then lengthening. Try not to push forward. Lengthen up. Slide it down. Let the thighs push into your hands. You want this to feel good. Bring it back up. Ground. And then sink into Utkatasana. And then fold over it. Let this be slow. The deeper you go into your back bending, You know, you just want to kind of ease out when you come out. Exhale. Fire those legs up. One more. One more fold. Take your left leg back. Lift and fold over. Wave that spine. One more time. Hold. Cross dog. One. Drop those knees. Separate and sit. Then to your back. Both legs are lifting this time. So find this V shape. Then drop both feet to the floor. Start off with the balls of the feet. Lift, wriggle the shoulders. Bring your hands by your shoulders. Lift again, come to the crown of your head. So the feet are grounding into the earth. You'll rise up, then drop those heels. Urdhva-dhanurasana. Then lift off the heels, back down. Pull those knees in, grab, and bring your feet together. Drop your left foot, right knee over the left knee, pull, just pause. Roll up, come from your core, rock forward. Take your right foot between your hands, rise up into Virabhadrasana 1. So make sure you're breathing fluidly and consistently. That breath is moving that prana through the body, your life energy. And bring your hands to your heart and Vira 3. Rise up. Sink. Right leg back. Straighten the front leg. Bow. Then wave. One more lift and lower. Well, one more lift. And then pull that left leg over the right. Drop those knees. Sit between the shins. And then onto your back. You make that V shape. Then place the balls of your feet into the floor. Lift those hips up. Wriggle. Then bring your hands by your shoulders. If it feels good, come to the crown of the head and lift up. Once you're up and your shoulders are over your wrists, then drop those heels. Deepening your breath. Lift and lower. into happy baby so that your lower back and your sacrum appreciate you. Happy baby. And then bring those feet together. Connecting the inhale and the exhale. Then you'll drop the right foot, left knee over right knee. Bring those knees in. Let's grab. Since we've been grabbing and holding, it does help to release your outer hip just a little bit more. And then roll right up. Pull from your core. And cross dog. Take your left foot between your hands. Plant that back foot into the ground. Rise on your inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Dive forward. Reach those arms or forearms forward. And release the right leg. Exhale over. Deep breath in. And float back. Up dog. Chaturanga. And to the belly. Bend. Open the heart first. Shoulders relax. And then grab. Lift. And lower. Try not to concentrate the energy in the lower back. Try to distribute all the way through the spine. Hold, push the feet up, pull the feet back. One more. And release. Bring your hands back. Come into a cobra. Start off a little bit lower. Let your heart move forward. And take it deep. As deep as your body says. You might need to come forward again. Bring it down. Notice what you're doing in your body. Notice where your shoulders are. You want to relax. Try to bring space. Drop your chin. Let's go up one more time. Back down. Pause. Once you get down, then we're going back to up dog. Down dog. Good long down dog. Then we'll do the pivot. 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 One more each side. Pause. walk your hands to about the middle of the mat and hang in Uttanasana. Deepen that breath. The next thing is optional, but something you can work towards. And these are videos, so you can watch them more than once and work through all the parts of the spine. So you'll take your hands to your heart. You're varying your legs, and you can imagine you have something at your sacrum just for support. You could also imagine something behind your head for support. So lift. I'm going to stop talking for this. So just watch for a second. So in falling back, really try to lengthen the spine, be in your legs, and then just lift those heels and lower down. We're just going to work with that. Let your knees fall out. Rock, rock, rock. From here, we'll roll up into Baddha Konasana and into not a big diamond shape, but a mid-size diamond shape. And lift that heart. I say that a lot, but really, you want to imagine your heart going to the sky. Your shoulders are relaxed, you're in your core, so your belly's in. And you're going to take your right ankle over your left knee into Agni Stambhasana, so burning the fire log. And let the feet be flexed. Let your hands be along your side so you can really work on bringing your belly in, being in your core. We're going to take it side, side. So you're going to drop the left arm and open. We really can't open the side of the body too much. And that just hits so many places. Your arms, your shoulders. You're stabilizing with this left arm so that right arm can really open. And you want to try to keep that right sit bone on the ground. Then you're going to drop, lift, pause. And then other side. You're reaching as you're grounding. Then rise back up, pause once you get here, so you're back in your core, and then fold forward. Logging some time. Then bring it back up. Take your right leg out and extend. Lift the chest and fold forward over that right leg. Rise back up. Pull the right foot to meet the left foot. Check to see that they're in the same shape. And then take your ankle, the left ankle over the right knee, and that knee over the ankle. You're making, this is called burning fire logs. Agni Stambhasana, Agni fire, Stambhasana, burning logs. So lift the chest up. You're going to bend to the right first. So take your left arm up, lower that right elbow. And then rise up, pause once you get there. And then you'll drop that left arm, take the right arm up and over. Back up. Pause once you get here. Exhale over. This right here is an altar space, although it's not very in use right now. Sometimes in the videos it might look like a TV. I don't have a TV. So, altar space that needs to be redone. And then rise back up, pause once you get here, re-engage in your core, and then take your left leg out, lift the heart, and exhale over that left leg. Bring it back up, both legs extend outward. Fold over. When you're folding forward, I just want to remind you that it isn't important how far forward you go. You can go all the way forward, and that's great if you're in alignment and you're able to be free in your pelvic area. But even if you go 2 inches forward and your hamstrings are stretching and opening and lengthening, that's the most important thing. You want to allow your hamstrings to open and your lower back to open as well. If you have a tightness in your lower back, then chances are your hamstrings are also tight. So we work with what we've got and we ease forward to where we would like to go. We push ourselves, but not too much, so there's this fine line. Rise back up and then come to your back. Have your legs perpendicular to the floor. And if you have, this is a really restorative pose if you have your legs against the wall and you just let yourself hang there for about 5 minutes. It's a really good thing to do. It'll open your hamstrings passively and bring that blood flow back in the opposite direction. Kind of bring your hamstrings to you, but keep those legs straight. If your hamstrings are super tight and your legs start to shake, just back off a little bit and be with it. Deepen your breath when it gets difficult like that. Sometimes the simplest things are difficult. Simplest seeming things. And then, when you're ready, bend your knees and drop your feet. Just kind of rock, windshield those legs gently. Ever so gently. And then let your arms fall out to the side and your legs extend and relax. Take a deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Give thanks to your body for all it does for you every single day. Give thanks for having a body to express who you are. And then roll to your right side. And bring yourself into a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for practicing with me, and I hope to see you again. Like I say, please make comments and reach out. Tell me what's going on with you and what you'd like to practice. Anything. Just say hi, and I'll say hi back because I want to be friends. All right. Bye.